Hello and welcome to the first episode of The Successful Stories. I'm honored that my first guest came to share his experience with all of us today. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me.
It is a great pleasure.
I have so much to talk to you about,
Okay.
but first let me introduce you.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Timothy Olaitan J, Sossa, you're
Yes.
entrepreneur,
Yes.
business advisor,
Yes.
negotiator, facilitator, business leadership trainer, motivator, passionate by the change of people's lives,
Exactly.
lifestyle, through the change in their ways of thinking,
Yes.
talking and acting our different societies for a fruitful, meaningful, happy, prosperous and fulfilled life in their homes, families, in their businesses,
Yes.
jobs and in their communities, nations.
Exactly.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
If you wanna maybe add
Okay. Thank you, viewers. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so honored. It's such a privilege for me to stand beside Miss
thank
Shema
you.
for this such occasion. I just want to say that you say everything. Just that my main goal in life is to help people to build them from their home till from the society to have a great impact. That's why I'm working more about people. Everything begin at home. I talk about home. I have a project about that. I have a happy and united family about projects. I am a promoter of that project who help people to build them. This be the father, mother, entrepreneur, businessman, businesswoman. So every people of kind of life, even a youth, student, wherever you are, whatever category you may be, my main goal is to help you and build you up to attain the top. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, how did your business journey start? Could you tell us about your experience?
Okay, thank you so much. My experience actually began in my country when I work beside my uncle who is in the field of everything construction. I learn many things, but actually I begin really in the field of consulting of people about their relationship, about the company, how they can build up the company, about youth.
Okay.
I have a youth organization
Mm-hmm.
in my country, and that's the way I start. And when I came here as a student. I work. When I finish, I pass through many organizations. Now, my start really in Morocco is the field of tourism.
Okay.
How I did get there is because after working, I have work of experience as business development manager in a company. So I start my own business. I look for every people who can help me to have some apartments to hire and to have a guest who can lodge them. So I take over everything who concern the commodity of company. So that's the way I start my business. Now, after that, I do everything who concern training in the business leadership, business management and entrepreneurship, and I begin to launch. I launch a four book on Amazon.
Wow, that's
So
great.
that's to summarize what Mrs. Tim do till now.
Okay, so you just told me that you have books on Amazon.
Yes.
Maybe you would choose one and tell us what is it about and how can we learn from it.
Okay. The books I really appreciate. My best books is the Discovering Your Identity, Unicity, and Leadership. In that book, the most particular things I noticed that in our society today, many people lost their identity. They don't know really who they are. So my main solution is to provide to our society for youth, for entrepreneurs, for professional, for men, women, people of walks of life. I don't whether they are in a political realm or social realm. So I put available to them in that book solution with 3 application section who can let them to know who they are through the SWOT application, their strength, their weakness, the opportunities they can find around them, and also the treat they can have, the obstacle they can challenge themselves to break every limitation and to go forward.
Very interesting.
Yes. So first of all, in that book, I talk about the identity. The identity is just to now, if people want a coaching one-to-one, we can do it, or a mentorship. That is my job. But the main thing in that book is to let entrepreneurs to begin to start their works and to fruitful it, to build up something about themselves, but also for the society, because we are here to be a great blessing for people around us.
Okay.
So my main goal in that book is to let people to become a solution for the generation. It's let people to break every cycle of anger, of misunderstanding. Many people who desire to do many things in the society, in life. The greatest strategy in life, the greatest strategy in life is not death, but it's a life without purpose.
For sure.
So,
I agree with you.
and that's the way I begin to work on that book, because I found that somehow one of my mentors said that the wealthiest place on earth is not in the gold mine in South Africa, it's not in the oil industry located in Iraq, in Iran, it's not in the wealthiest place we can name as like a Wall Street Center, I don't know, but he said it's just down on the road. It is the symmetry.
Yeah.
So it's something, is a shock word to look to say that the welfare space on earth is a symmetry. But why? Because that is there we find the untapped potential. People who die without fulfilling their potential. People who die without give to their life, give to the society what they have inside them. My strength belief is that God does not do nothing by mistake. No one is born by mistake.
For sure.
Here you are, here I am. We have something special who are so distinctive about everyone on earth. That means that Miss Shema I'm looking to and I'm seeing today, you possess something that where we will go around the globe, in everywhere, there is no one who have it.
You mean everyone has something unique?
That is the second part, the unicity. Your unicity, you are unique. And what is unique, bring everything who are beautiful, everything who are wonderful, but everything also who bring competition and threat. Threat is that people will go against you because you bring something different, and people look for they just want something who are common, usual. They are common to that. So when you bring something who are different, first they are so shocked about it, and in our society that's the problem we have. We have the problem that people look for validation. In my book, I let people to be themselves, to become themselves who they are. to love themselves, to appreciate themselves, to celebrate themselves, and also to love others, to be a solution for others. And the most particular things, the most essential way to help others is to serve, is to become a servant, is to serve others with what you have, with your potential, with your talent, with everything you have in you. You gotta do what is the best for the same with all your heart. More you give for others, what is the best you have in you, and more you will be happy. Because all of us, we are looking for happiness.
For sure.
And there's a many way to do that. So in the third part of my books, many people can order it on Amazon. So in the third part, now I talk about entrepreneurs who want to build something without they don't have a credible money or investment to start something. And how can you do it? How can you go about it to build something tangible?
Exactly.
That you say that is something who is there. So that is the third part of that book.